Afternoon, all. Obviously, we know the situation. We would have loved to be in a different situation, but it is what it is now. The boys know what's at stake. We've had our talks. All I can say is the boys are ready. They got the belief. The faith is still there. It's just for us to go out tomorrow, and once again show the team that we are, that we've been over the last few years. There's no reason to doubt the quality that we have in the team and the progress that we've made. Yes, we would have loved things to be a bit different, but it is how it is now, and the boys are ready to go again, get the job done. Still so much to play for. We know what needs to be done, and obviously we know the points and how things work. So we'll go out tomorrow with the same belief, same faith, the same mentality that we've had over the last few years, because that has helped us and has carried us through.
Thank you, Renza. Great, guys. When you ask your question, please let us know from which publication or media house you're coming from, so that the coach and Ronza know who is asking the question. Okay, we'll start here.
Is the coach Bafana TV talking about the mentality of the players after you try to score a goal in the crucial match against the Bafana?
Yeah, obviously, we were a bit down, we were devastated. But like the coach told us, you've got 24 hours to clean that feeling out of your system. And if you had to see training yesterday, you could see that the boys mean business. And the coach emphasized as to why do we need to start doubting ourselves now. Yes, it was a setback, but we shouldn't forget what we've done over the last few years. We've come in leaps and bounds, and we've done extremely well. So we don't have to change much. We don't have to have any doubts. We still believe in the team that we've got. We still believe that there's all to play for, and we believe that we can make history tomorrow. And you can feel and you can sense that inside the team and the players. The mindset is good, but like I said, of course we would have loved things to be a bit different, but it's not. So the boys know that we have to dig deep, we have to go again, and just leave our all in the field tomorrow night.
Within 2022 in Ghana, how long did that process take in terms of getting over that disappointment, and how much is that pain motivation to ensure it doesn't happen again?
Yeah, that was hard, and I think that one hurt way more because the team was very young. I can remember when we were at the press conference, you saw Ethan Brooks crying, and that I can still picture that. And after that, you saw the spirit that we had since that defeat away to Ghana and the team that we've become. So that loss and that defeat and that heartbreak, it was very tough on the team. But then we used that to fuel us, to even push, to keep going. And we worked even harder because we knew that on the African continent, they make things very difficult for you, and that's what we learned that year. And we don't want to be in that situation again. And I think we've grown, we've come a long way since 2022, and there were a lot of lessons to take. I can't remember the heartbreak, but that fueled us and gave us extra energy to believe that we can compete as well, because we were so close. And we just didn't get over that hurdle. But this time around, I think we've got enough. We have the right mindset, we're positive. And tomorrow, you'll see that fighting spirit from the team. We'll leave it all on the field. We'll go out there with the fans. The fans have been amazing. And just to push us. Because we're all in this together. The fans, the whole country. And we need each other to be positive and believe that we can go out there and make history tomorrow.
Yes, keep up the lead here. tomorrow is not just about South Africa and also Benin. Nigeria is also in the mix, and they happen to play against each other. Are these some of the factors that are important going into this game, that Nigeria still either looking at qualifying through the group or even by the playoffs?
Yeah, there's so many factors going in tomorrow's game. So many factors that will play a big role. But for me, the most important factor is us winning our game and focusing on what we can do. We can't control what happens in Nigeria. We have to be super focused on our game, because Rwanda won't make it easy for us. We saw even Zimbabwe, who didn't have anything to play for, gave their all. So we expect Rwanda to be the same. So it's just for us to focus on our game, know what we need to do, hopefully win the game with as many goals as possible. And then obviously we'll get the feeling from the supporters tomorrow as to what's going on that side, because I know they will be on their phones. And, you know, players are experienced like that. If we see for some reason the fans are celebrating, we'll know that, you know, Nigeria is in the lead. And it shouldn't put pressure on us. We must just play our game. And I feel also the last game we had a lot of anxiety, and you could see in a lot of moments we weren't the calm team that we've become, because we wanted to get the job done so desperately. And that was also one thing that I spoke to the guys is, don't doubt yourself, just, you know, play the way we've been playing. Because in a lot of moments in the Zimbabwe game we became too desperate, and you could see that's not us. We don't want to play with so much pressure on our shoulders. We want to be calm and make the right decisions. But that's also lessons. And each and every game gives you lessons, gives you things to work on. And I believe in fairy tales. So let's go tomorrow with the same mindset, be a bit more calm, get the energy from the supporters, and go and make history for the country.
Okay, the last two questions are here.
Chogos from Fapo. Skipper, part of the team that played in Rwanda in that World Cup pitch. Not a good result. I think probably they only lost this campaign. What lessons did you pick from that game about this Rwanda team? Because they are very unpredictable. You look at their results, they don't concede too many goals. What kind of lessons did you pick from them and that you share with the rest of the team?
Yeah, obviously we know what they put us through that side, and that's a motivation for tomorrow's game as well. The players know how difficult it was, the trip. I think we're the only team that played on that field, and we shouldn't have played there, even with the storms, the waterlogged field. I can't, you know. But also, you know, we a team who we don't want to complain too much. We just want to go out there and play. We could have easily protested, but we didn't want to. We wanted to go out there and play and honor the fixture. But it wasn't to be. They obviously used it to their advantage. And that was lessons that we took as well. And yeah, we've analyzed them. We see the type of team that they are. They rely obviously on their physicality and obviously their wing play. So we're ready. We're up for the challenge. We know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. The boys need to be up for it, especially for the physicality. You know, especially in the midfield and at the back, they've got a few big boys. But it's nothing that we haven't come up against. You know, and we know on the African continent, it's about physicality. And I think we've got enough big boys in our team as well to go out there and put up a fight. And once we can match the fight, then our quality will push us through.
Okay, last question from Ronwen.
Good afternoon, Skipper. It's Bafana Bafana from the Times. I think the whole of South Africa knows the history of this World Cup Qualifiers. For you guys, are you seeing it as a wanting thing, or is it an issue of a new opportunity to make this the most memorable venue in recent years for Bafana?
Like I mentioned, I believe in fairy tales, because when they asked us last month, where do we want to play? Most of the players said it's either Port Elizabeth or Cape Town because of the support that we got. And then for some weird reason, we just heard that we're coming to Mbombela. And maybe now it's time to right our wrongs from so many years ago. Because people still mention that. And that is something that sits with Bafana Bafana will probably be there forever. So hopefully tomorrow we can rewrite the script. And like I said, I believe in fairy tales. Tomorrow we go again. Calculators will be out at Mbombela. So hopefully things can go in our favor now. You know, hopefully the football gods will be on our side. And tomorrow we all will be dancing. Maybe we'll rock that same dance that they done that time.
Okay. Thanks, Ronza. We'll release Ronza. He needs to get to the pitch. So that's
Thank
fine.
you.
The coach will stay with us. All right. You want to sort out your... Okay. Oh, coach just...
I will see.
All right. No, it's fine. Coach will move there.
Yeah, I just want to cut my audio. I can do the Mbombela. The coach took my phone with him in a press conference.
What do you actually do?
The Kaiser Chiefs coach once took my phone with him after a press conference. I'm telling you.
Jonica. All right, guys, we're good to go. All right, coach, just give us your opening remarks, and then I'll open the floor for these guys to ask you questions.
Okay, yeah, like the captain already said, we needed some time after the game of Friday to recover, so we didn't expect to lose points against Zimbabwe, but at the other way, we all knew that it should be very tough and difficult against that motivated team of Zimbabwe. And yeah, things happened and we can't change it anymore, but again, yeah, we were not the same team anymore after the game, so we had some work to recover. But already Saturday afternoon, I felt that things were changing. We had a light training on Saturday evening, and the atmosphere was totally different than 24 hours before. And what I saw yesterday on training gives me again confidence that the players will be ready for the game of tomorrow. It's a game that, yeah, we have to focus only on ourselves. Like Ronwen said, we can't change or decide or whatever what happens on the other field in Nigeria. So if we win, we have to wait and see. But I think that the things we all wanted and we all dreamed of can happen tomorrow. We are ready for it. We are ready again to play a good game, because whatever you say about the game against Zimbabwe, it was not a bad game from our side. We just needed a little bit luck, and if that luck should have been on our side, we should have won the game, certainly. If you see the goal that Benin scored, So Rwanda was the better team, but then suddenly a kick of the coach of the goalkeeper, misunderstanding, the goalkeeper of Rwanda make a mistake and Benin scores. That's also football. So and therefore again I said the past days to the players that okay, it was not a good result for us, but this is not a moment and start doubting at ourselves, at the strength and the quality of the team. We don't have to do what some people are doing now. Start doubting, start putting everything in question. I don't think that is the right thing to do now. I think we have to support that team, and again, I'm sure that we will be ready tomorrow. And then, hoping we can win. We are ready to win the game, but we all know that that cannot be enough. So let's hope at the other side that the gods are with us and that we see the result what everyone hopes in Nigeria, and that is that Benin lose the game.
Thank you, Coach. All right, let's start here.
Hi, Coach Sayo Ibrahim from France Market. We obviously had a suspension to Bekazili Mbokazi. With Thabo Molisani coming in, is he someone that can slot straight into the side, or how will we be shifting around the defense in order to accommodate the suspension of Mbokazi?
He says